Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So whenever you find this video, Spirit has a message for you about the next 30 days. Go ahead and meditate on the piles and choose the one that you feel the most drawn to. If you're feeling drawn to more than one pile, go ahead and watch all of the piles that you're drawn to. Pile number 1 is a Hematoid quartz, or also known as a fire quartz with the Libra sign. Pile number 2 is a moon-shaped agate with the Jupiter planet. Pile number 3 is a blue opal with the Leo sign. And pile number 4 is a red aventurine with the Venus planet. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Hi pile 1, if you chose the Hematoid quartz, or also known as the fire quartz and the Libra sign, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get right into it. It feels like you have just been working so freaking hard. Like, you're literally the hardest worker that most people know. Like, they just don't understand how you've been able to accomplish everything that you've accomplished. Like, that's what it's giving. Because I'm getting Saturn in Taurus in the 4th house. I'm getting 10 of Wands. It just feels like struggle. Like, stubborn. You're stubborn. You're so stubborn. Like, you're like, if I want something, I'm gonna get it. It's giving like I'm working like 2 jobs, but I'm also in school, and I'm also like planning a whole ass wedding. That's what it's giving. And it feels like you're kind of keeping your emotions close to your chest with how you feel, because you've been able to accomplish so much in life already without help, really. Like, no one was really there to help you. And I just saw 111 on the clock as well. It's like you're entering like a whole new era. Like, you're entering like this, I'm hearing like chimes. It's just like, if it's like school that you're doing, something's completing. Again, it could be wedding bells that I heard. I don't know. Maybe you're just so close to that big event, that big change. It is radical change. I also got Uranus, which is radical change. This next step, this next level is insane. And it just feels like something's rapidly coming. But you've worked so freaking hard. You've literally worked so freaking hard. You're at a crossroads though. That's like the energy I'm getting. I'm just feeling like, although you've been working hard, although people see you as the hardest worker they know, although you're about to reach this pivotal moment, this radical change in your life, maybe you're changing your freaking identity. Like, that's the energy it's giving. It's just you feeling like, do I want to do this? Like, is this right? Am I on the right path? That's what I'm getting. And you are on the right path. But you're in your head. Your head is scrambled eggs right now, is what I'm getting. And I got Mercury in Pisces in the 1st house. Mercury isn't like debilitated in Pisces. It's not good. And I think you're just like thinking about yourself in that way, because the 1st house is yourself. Your whole identity is about to change, and you're like, is this right? Is this actually me? You're getting imposter syndrome, you know, like, am I actually that? I've worked so hard to do X, Y, and Z. It's giving, I'll give an example. So let's say somebody like went to school and they're a whole doctor. Like, you went to school for like 12 years. You're a doctor. And now you're just like completely changing things. Like, you went back to school and you want to do something in like creation or beauty, or like you're going to go to a trade school or something instead. And you're working so hard. Like, gosh, I'm like out of breath, like out of nowhere. Like, it just feels like you're running. Like, you haven't given yourself a break. And like, either you're literally a runner, or you're just like a pusher. You're giving like, I can't chill. You're giving like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep fighting on. I gotta keep doing this and that. But I pulled Temperance. So it's kind of like, are you chilling enough to catch your breath? Like, I'm out of breath. 2 of coins as well. I got the 4 of coins as well. And look at the imagery for both of these. You know, she's like really holding on to something. Like, in this one, she's holding on to a baby, and it looks like a little bear. Like 2 little babies, essentially. And then the other one, she's holding on to coins, and she's like covered by this like mystical protector creature. On one hand, you're really protected, but 2, you can ask for help. You don't have to just keep it all to yourself. You don't have to keep pushing and fighting. I'm getting that you're seen as like more accomplished, the better kid, or something. Like, I'm not saying you're better than anyone, but like, let's say you have siblings, like, you're like way like more dedicated than your siblings and people around you, like your friends, everything. So there's a feeling of like, you're feeling like, I'm not sure if I can open up to anybody. and tell them that I'm actually like really under the weight of the world right now. And it's like, yeah. Oh, I wasn't even looking at that. I was holding this. Ace of Swords is about the truth. It's okay to tell people the truth. I feel like there's people around you, the same people that are admiring you and your hard work, are also going to be there for you if you're not feeling like you can be that for like a second, a moment, you know? You're not going to be judged. I'm feeling like you're stubborn. Yeah. I'm getting sextile, okay? And the card says a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. So tension and flow is what's really standing out to me. It feels like you're under so much pressure, so much tension, but you're also wanting to just keep pushing on. I'm getting that again and again, like keep pushing, keep going, keep fighting. Like I feel like that's your default. It seems like you're the type of person that doesn't sit with your feelings much, and certainly not tell anyone your feelings. But it shows on you at the same time. Like it's kind of dampening your aura, your energy. Like I'm seeing somebody that's like, yeah, they're strong, but at the same time, it's like everyone, or at least sensitive people, can sense the fact that anybody would be stressed under your situation. And it kind of feels like people don't want to assume though, okay? Because it seems like you have a really strong personality as well. So it's like, they don't want to just go up and assume and be like, what's wrong? Like, and like really pester you and poke you, because you're not probably going to take that very well. So yeah, it's okay to have the weight of the world on your shoulders and ask for help, but I just pulled Hermit. So I feel like the way that you ask for help is actually not asking for help at all. Like that you just hermit yourself and you get stuck in your head, and then you feel like nobody's actually there for you when there's like a whole bunch of people that would be, but you don't want to bother anyone. It's giving like, I don't want to bother anybody. How's this gonna go? I pulled the Strength card. Okay, we get it. You're so strong. Like, you're so strong. Like, we get that. We get it. But you don't have to be strong all the time. It's giving, like, I don't know why it's giving masculine energy. You could be a feminine. But it's like, that's the masculine energy, though. To kind of, like, dampen down all the feelings. My throat chakra is, like, just closing up. It's shutting. Like, there's pressure on my chest. Like, I can't catch your breath. I'm hearing sirens. Like, you're gonna pass out. You don't ask for help, you're about to pass out. That's right. You're literally like sirens. Like that's the ambulance. Like you might, like, come on. Like don't stress yourself out all the way to there. There's somebody also not getting sleep. Like you might be staying up all night trying to balance everything, because this person has so much shit going on. Like, I have a headache. I just like literally got a headache trying to balance everything. Like, think about it. Most people probably can't even balance like one job, and like I'm getting like planning a wedding. They can't even balance their job and planning a wedding, but you have like 2 jobs, you're in school and planning a wedding. That's the energy it's giving. It's like a lot. It's like 4 or 5 major things going on, and like working a lot, or maybe like it's giving like single mom or something, like energy, like just overexerted, and you're like used to it. And that's the sad part. It's like you're so used to it, but like how much longer can you keep running on E, like empty? It's gonna start showing. It's gonna like, whether you, my throat is so effed right now. Like you don't speak up. I'm seeing 10-10, which is like just like you're at 10 stress, like double. It's like are you doing double shifts? But you're like a fiery person. I'm getting the Knight of Wands. Maybe there's a masculine in your life that's like your feel though. I'm feeling like there is maybe a masculine energy, or your own internal masculine, that's like giving you like that feel, that pep talk. It's like the pep talk energy. Because there's other Knight of Wands and they look different. Like they look kind of like F-boy a little bit, but this is like a girl and she's like banging on the drums, like she's happy. There's a whole stallion behind there. You have stallion energy. Like you're a whole horse. Like that might be your like Chinese zodiac. Like literally you're go go go. But I'm telling you, I've met a lot of people like this where they're so accomplished and they work so hard and they've done so much, but then they're snappy at people, like, quite often, and they say things sometimes that rubs people the wrong way. But I just saw 1111. Okay, that's a sign, and it's just like, you are getting everything you want, you're achieving everything you want, but you're kind of ruining, like, your relationships with people at the same time, because you're not chilling and you don't reach out to anyone to get that, like, help, or kind of like, let somebody be your soft spot, your shoulder to cry on. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, let somebody hand you a Kleenex. Like, it's okay. Like, you're not gonna be, like, immediately weak, and people are, like, not gonna lose respect for you because you have a moment. Like, I'm getting headaches. I'm feeling headaches right now. My throat's closing up. You're down bad, and you're gonna keep fighting it. Don't do it. House 2. So this is physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. You are tying your self-worth to how hard you work, because you literally, like, people would describe you as the hardest worker they know. Like, you're working double shifts, you're working on weekends, you're the only one. You are carrying the team, is what I'm getting. Like, you're the majority provider in the situation you're in. Oh my gosh, like, you're just handling everything. You don't know how to not step up for people. It's almost like you're taking the initiative before anyone even has a chance to take initiative, kind of energy. Let's say you're in a group project, like at school or even at work, and you're working in groups. It's kind of like you finished the whole project before anyone could even contribute to it, because you were just, like, so, like, on all the time. And the money is the motive, obviously. Like, also, like, I'm getting, like, a lot of coins and stuff. I just feel like there's a lot. I'm hearing, like, there's a lot to pay for. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to achieve. There's a lot to get. I like nice things. That's what I'm getting. I pulled Taurus earlier. So it's just kind of like, let's see what else. House 1, it's your whole view of yourself too. It's like your value in your eyes, like, because this one's self-worth and this one's yourself. So I feel like your self-image and your self-worth is so tied up into being that hard worker. You might be a life path 4. Look up your life path as well. It's just like your approach to life is like, I'm hard. It's giving, girl is giving, like, David Goggins, like, if you know who that is. He just goes. He's like a Navy SEAL. Like, it's giving Navy SEAL. It's literally giving, like, can't chill. Ace of Pentacles. I think definitely you're chasing the bag, but how long can you chase? You're not getting any sleep. 6 of Cups. This gives me, like, you want to provide, though. Like, it's very honorable. Whether you're a guy or a girl, it seems like you want to provide, you want to have a good life for not only yourself, but the people around you. And you being, and having your identity kind of, like, tied into the fact, like, I'm the one that's doing all this. I'm carrying all this. Okay, I'm the one that has the potential to make this much money when, like, maybe people around me do not. So I feel like I have to do this. Like, I have to be the one. Like, I'm the boss. Like, that's what it's giving. It's like, I cannot chill, is what it's giving. That's nice. You need a breath. Jupiter and Libra in the 11th house. You know what you need? If you're a girl, you need a girl's night. If you're a guy, you need a boys' night. Somewhere where you can just melt, relax into a fun situation. You need a vacation. Yes, you need a vacation. You need somebody that sees you without you saying it, because it seems like you're very stubborn. You're not going to say it. Or you're not going to say, I need help. It seems like you just need to get away. It's kind of giving, I'm going through so much shit and I'm so stressed, but I need somebody to just sense that from me and take care of something for me for once. It'd be nice if somebody made me breakfast for once, is giving that. Like, it's like, I need to get away. Like, I need to run away. It's almost like, yeah. So I'm also getting house 3. So this card says early learning in childhood. So maybe you've just been conditioned that way for a long time. Earlier, didn't I say, like, you were, like, doing better than all your siblings and maybe even your family members? So literally everybody from all angles of your life think that you are, you know, just the freaking go. Like, you are the boss. And then so your mind is thinking like, I gotta keep going. I gotta fill this role that people have put on me. That's stressful though. That is so stressful. And I feel like your ego and your identity is so tied up into that role. Really check your life path. It's okay to take a break sometimes though. Like, it's actually necessary. Like, you'll be able to come back with more fire if you're like actually resting. I just pulled this. She's resting. Look at her. She's in a whole nest. Do you have me time? What is your me time? And you know, one time somebody told me their me time is like scrolling. That is not me time. That's not true me time. And I think a lot of you probably feel that way because we are in like a digital world. Like, you wouldn't be able to watch this video if we weren't in a digital world where you can scroll and see me. You know, before, like past lives, if you wanted to see somebody like me, you would have had to find me. Like, I would have been like the neighborhood witch, okay, and you would have had to go find me. I'm not a witch, okay? We're just spiritual. But it's just like, it's a blessing and a curse to have this much access to like all these videos. Like, make sure your me time is actually rejuvenated. Why can't I not say that? Make sure your rest and rejuvenation time is actually restful. Okay? But I'm also getting the Fool, so maybe you need to try something new, something that you never tried before. Brand new is what I'm hearing. Like, things weren't the same things that worked for you before are not working, and things that you relied on before aren't working. So I just saw somebody on a bike or cycling. Like, maybe your idea before of relaxing from hard working was like biking or cycling. I'm getting like somebody on a bike, or that could be a metaphor of like just like you didn't ever stop, but you just need something new. Like, it just seems like you need to try something brand new. You know, I recommend meditation. I keep saying that in every video. I'm not sure I said it yet in this one, but it really changed my life. And like, actually, like, you start healing, like you do. Like, your depression goes down, your anxiety goes down. You start to realize things about your identity and where they came from. And then eventually, when you meditate so much and so consistently, things and revelations will come up without actually being in that like isolated meditative state. You know, like, as in like stuff from your childhood can come up while you're just cooking, and you realize like, oh my god, like, this whole persona that I built is because one comment from my childhood. Like, I was always told I was the strong one, so now I'm identifying as that, like, heavy. And then it keeps getting reaffirmed to you throughout your life. Like, your friends are telling you you're so strong, you're so hardworking. People are praising you. Everybody needs a little praise. That's why I love giving compliments. Like, people think it's like fake when you give a lot of compliments or that you're not being genuine, but every time I give a compliment, I mean it. Okay? Like, I literally feel like people need those words of affirmation. So, you might have been like addicted to the praise of being called a hard worker, and now it's like your identity. You want to prove yourself. It's okay. But it does seem like you have a lover. I kept getting like wedding planning vibes or like big event. Like, I definitely think there's somebody there for you. And again, I also said like there was a Knight of Wands kind of character, maybe like encouraging you. But maybe that's just because they know that that worked for you, and that does work for you. But at the same time, if anything, can you tell this one person that maybe I'm kind of crashing out right now? Like, is there one person? You guys need like a mini vacation, just you two, okay? Because I literally said that on Pull House 9. Okay, that's like Sagittarius energy. That's like traveling. That's spiritual growth, philosophizing, even like just having a moment, a deep connection moment with your lover during all this chaos. Because resentments can build if you don't. And I feel like this person's gonna tell you like it is if you really did open. Because like Nine of Swords is really blunt. They're really direct, and it's gonna be truthful in a very like kingly way. Obviously, like they want to help you. having a hard time breathing. This energy is like really heavy. So the best thing to do, I think, is just, I pulled Leo, so just like have fun. Do you remember the last time you had fun? Do you? What's the last time you had fun? What's the last time you were childlike? You don't even remember, do you? So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's time to just tap in. Last card, Priestess. I feel like you know, like everything I'm saying to you, you're like, yeah, that's me. And I do need a moment. She's also reading a book, so maybe like in the past you would love to read, but your reading turned into studying. Like as a child, you might have liked reading just because, like for funsies. And then when you got older and more responsible and you were going through school, like everything you read is like a studying session, and you're so good at studying. But have you just like read for funsies? You seem really smart. Like you seem like a researcher or something type. When's the last time you researched just for fun? Maybe that could be your me time, rather than like scrolling or like watching endless videos and not actually replenishing. Like I'm not saying like I'm not helping you replenish yourself by telling you what you need to hear and like reading these energies for you and kind of like trying to guide you right to like a better, happier moment. But it's just like, I think what you really need, this card's popping out at me, is like a nap. A nap, some meditation, like some tea, like something like that, like a little staycation with your lover, you know? So that's what it's giving. That's definitely what it's giving. Everything's gonna be okay. Try to breathe, even breath work, even doing breath work. So yeah, babe, like, love you so much. I know you're going through a lot. Energy is really, really heavy right now, and you're gonna be okay though. Like, all we gotta do is balance. Okay? So if that resonated with you, make sure you comment something down below. I always love to read all your comments for sure. I try to reply to as many as I can and at least give you a like. So like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the moon-shaped agate and the Jupiter planet, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You're really stuck in your head right now. It just feels like it's your own undoing though, because this girl, she can actually get out of this, but she's like kind of stuck in her mind. You're also stuck in your emotions. So something about your mind and your emotions is keeping you like disengaged. It feels like you deactivated your Instagram type of thing. Like you need a moment away, or you deleted your social media. Like you just can't connect right now. And that's okay. That's literally okay. Everybody has those moments and those times. Because I'm also getting like Neptune. Like you're dreaming of something that hasn't really come to fruition, and it's getting you in your head. Or you had these big dreams. I think you had like this dream of manifesting something, and it didn't really like quite pan out the way you wanted it to. Things can change. Like I'm getting the mutable card. Like things can always change. Things can form around a different circumstance. And it also says welcoming change here. So maybe you went through something. It could be a breakup. It could be just like a career change. Let's see, more cards. I think you were dreaming about like a whole life with somebody, something. You're picturing it, but it just did not exactly go as planned. Or the time, I'm hearing timeline. So your timeline is different than what you wanted. And you're like hearing all this stuff about manifestation, quantum physics, timeline jumping, and you're like, why is that not happening for me? Like I'm getting all this knowledge and wisdom. I love it. You're listening to a lot of like motivational stuff or like spiritual stuff, and you're like, I can't like manifest this in my life right now. Oops. I'm getting Neptune again. The intensity of comparing yourself is really throwing you off. I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles, which is actually like a card talking about like kind of like redoing things, doing new things again, and hardworking and stuff like that. But the immediate intuitive thing I got from this is like comparison to other people. Like you comparing your life to what you're seeing online. Because this particular card, do you see how she's in front of like a computer and kind of like really focused on those coins, and she has like her own coin on the desk, and she's like drawing, and there's like this whole city behind her, Like it's giving like, because I also got the 11th house, it seems like networks, like social networks. Like remember in the beginning I said you giving like you deleted your Instagram for a second or deactivated it? Ace of Wands. You're kind of putting your creativity back, but it takes isolation is kind of what I'm getting. So you don't compare yourself anymore. Maybe you have a close friend or a close group of friends that it just kind of feels like you're so like, and it's giving, you're changing, you're mutating into other people and you're comparing yourself. It's not making you feel very good, quite frankly, and you're really stuck in your head about it, not feeling too good about it, and your emotions about it, and you don't know who to be in this moment. You've been fighting really hard to get past that energy. Like you can't handle any more bad news. Like there's no more bad news that you can handle right now. Literally. 9 of Swords. Damn, you damn bad. I'm so sorry. Like heartbroken. I'm getting a little bit of a heartbroken energy. Spirit, what can we do about this then? What can we do about this? I have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I can go on a rant now because I'm getting this. I think you're comparing yourself to everybody's life online, your peers or just whoever that seems to be moving on with their lives, and like, because this is a family, having families, maybe getting married, maybe you're right about that age, and you're just like, what about me? Like, am I gonna have kids? Like, I want to have kids. Like I want to get married, but you're just like not there, and you're like staying up, kind of just like real stressed about it, like comparing yourself, you know, and just like, when's gonna be my turn? Dropped a whole card. Your turn is coming. You don't need to, when you're in that energy of like feeling bad when you see somebody have something, that means you're kind of repelling that and pushing that away. So like if you're seeing somebody start a family and you're like sad about it, instead of being genuinely happy for them, then it's gonna push that energy away. But if you're like inspired genuinely and you're happy for them, then it's kind of like attracted to you back. So, you know, also when you're just like so wanting a relationship or chasing after a relationship, it's kind of like, no, sorry, I'm not gonna feel attracted towards that. Like the universe isn't gonna give you something where it's like lack. You have to rewire your brain. You have to visualize that you can have it too and really believe that. And I know it's like hard to imagine if you've just been having like, I heard directs about like, if you've just been having like major no luck in that sphere, like at all, then it's gonna be hard to imagine it. But you just have to get yourself in a positive state and more gratitude. I have King of Wands. So maybe you want somebody like this, or maybe you are somebody like this. I'm getting every area of life is good except that. I think maybe you have some siblings also. It could be not comparing yourself to your friends, it could be your siblings, because I'm also getting like Sagittarius 3rd house, so it's getting like fiery speech and communication. That's kind of what I'm getting. So maybe you're surrounded by a lot of people that just tell you like it is, and it's like getting to be too much. Maybe they're like kind of pestering you like, when are you gonna get married? Like when, like it's everything that you're already comparing yourself onto, and somebody else is like kind of really like keeping it real with you, but really just like pressuring you. But don't worry. I really think that once you shift your mindset to believing that you can, because what I'm getting is like when you go into situations, you already have like this negative energy of like, oh, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't want love. Like you're kind of, okay, literally what I'm getting is like if you went through something before, like a divorce or a hard breakup, you're always saying anti-manifest things. Okay? How do I explain this? So it's kind of like you want love. You're comparing yourself to what you see people have, and this is what you want. But instead of saying like, literally saying, I'm so happy to experience this visually for my friend. I'm so happy that XYZ person is having this in their life, and really meaning it and being like, I'm so inspired by that. I can have that too. Like really. Instead of all that, it's kind of like from the bad breakup or from like the divorce that you might have had, you're just like, oh, I go on a lot of dates, but just can't, like they're this, they're that, I get the ick. And you just, the more you talk about the negative side, the more the universe will give you the negative stuff. It's really the truth. So I know it's hard. Like I've been there. Like I've been there in terms of like not being able to control like my negative speech, my complaining, my venting. Because like, I'll tell you what, girl friendships, like we vent a lot. It's like we're there for each other. Like we really are like so there for each other and really emotionally connected. But sometimes it becomes like this cycle. Not always, but like sometimes it does become this cycle of like, I'm venting, I'm here for you, I'm complaining. And then you're venting, you're here for me, you're complaining. And it just, a lot. Like I've even had, I don't know why this is coming up, but this might be what is happening. I've had really close friends where it's like, we know that things are okay. How do I say this? It's essentially, we know that we love our partner, for example. But if one person in the group is kind of like going through a hard time, they'll like kind of complain about their partner, and like somebody, they just kind of egg you on, and it pulls you into that energy to bring your own stuff up. So maybe it's like kind of like, it's giving like you went through a heartbreak or divorce before, and then you're there for your friend or your sibling or something that is currently going through it. And then so it kind of brings back all of this like stuff, and you're now talking about your past to your friend just to kind of like connect. But then it ends up being the anti-manifest. Literally. Okay, like it's like, yes, you went through that and you're like mostly over it, but like talking to your friend is bringing it back up and making it feel like it's like you're not really over it. And then it's like hard to manifest what you actually want, which is this, if you're constantly venting back and forth with the friends. Like it's not gonna happen. Like every time that you say anything, it's a form of manifesting, even in your thoughts, which is why manifesting is so incredibly difficult for like a lot of people, because they are like, it's more than saying like, or thinking like, I want X, Y, and Z. Like, oh, I want this happy family. It's more than just that. You have to live in complete alignment with it to actually have it happen. And it takes an incredible amount of effort, constantly checking yourself. You have to rewire your entire brain, your thought process, your speech to align with it. So that, what does that mean? You're pushing your wedding date back every freaking time you say the other gender or whatever gender you're attracted to like isn't anything, or that there's no more good men out there. I hear that all the time. If you keep saying that, what do you think? Your brain is gonna start looking for red flag type of men. You know, like if you're constantly saying like men are trash, guess what? You're gonna find trash men. Or if you're saying like all women are X, Y, and Z, then you're gonna find those type of women. It's just law. I know it's like a little bit difficult to grasp, but I pulled the Ace of Swords. It feels like I'm telling you the truth right now. And you know that I'm telling you the truth. That's the thing. You know I'm telling you the truth. And you felt it. And maybe somebody even told you this. Maybe I just saw 333. So I feel like the angels are here trying to say like, try to get your vibrations up, because you're really kind of like in this low vibration, not really want to like interact. And oh, I just heard the weight of the world. Like the things that are going on in the world are kind of making you feel stressed out, on top of just like trying to figure out your life. Like you almost feel like, I don't even know how to deal with my own life when all this other stuff, more serious stuff is going on. Like how am I to deal? And I pulled a fixed card. What's it say? Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. I think you're also used to being the one that people kind of rely on, right? Because I was getting that whole like friends going through something hard, venting to you. Like you're the one that people like come to vent, tell you really heavy things. I'm getting like they're telling you when they want to maybe like not be here anymore. Like I'm feeling sensations of itch, and it just feels like you're kind of tired of being the one everyone comes to. You're getting like repelling it and like not wanting that. And I pulled the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded. So I feel like you need to get grounded. What I kind of mean by that is just like these people, when they're like complaining to you and using you kind of like as the person to vent to, it's like ungrounding you. Let's say for the last like 6 months, you've been really wanting that relationship, right? And you've been going on dates and things have been going okay and not great. Like, you're not really finding the person that you think is going to be your life partner. But like, let's say 5 months in, you're like supporting all of your friends. Like 3 of them are going through a breakup while you're actively trying to date. So all of that energy of like supporting other people and not staying grounded, you get like kind of lost in their worlds. And that's definitely the energy I'm getting. Like, it just feels like you are a stable person, are the person that people see as strong. But when that's anybody. That's even happened to me. Like, I feel that. Like, I feel like I am emotionally stable most of the time, but it even happens to me now. Like, if I'm too much like there and really invested in people's problems, then of course I'm gonna be like sucked into the problem, you know. And it's not like my friend or whoever I'm trying to support is the problem. It's just more like the issue. So I just pulled House 8, really intense house. This one says transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. Legacy again. So legacy, you could be really thinking about this. It's heavy. It's heavy though. Like, why is karma really standing out to me though? It could go as deep as like past life stuff. Like this one I'm getting. Hold on. Astro dice. Got Scorpio again. Oh. First house. Neptune. I think that you're feeling like you're intense. Coming on too strong. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm getting because of your past, whether it's a breakup or a divorce, like, you come really strong. Like, you're straight out the gate telling people like, I'm looking for marriage. I want to have a family. Like, that's the energy that's giving. And it's like, you're trying to manifest that by being direct and straightforward, which is fine. Like, honestly, like, genuinely. But it's like, all this anti-manifest stuff is going on and really ruining your manifestations. Five of Swords. It's turning you nasty. Just all this, like, it's like making me feel so heavy, like in my stomach almost. It's like, what is the energy I'm getting? It's kind of just like, also the things that you tell people, you can't even do. And that's just being so real and so honest. Like, it's like, let's say your friend that's going through a bad time or a breakup or whatever and venting to you all the time. It's kind of like you're telling them they need to leave that person, but in your own breakup or your own divorce that happened a while ago, you weren't really changing or leaving yourself. And I'm getting so itchy. I don't actually can't really interpret that. I just feel like you're putting yourself in really uncomfortable situations that you're not supposed to be in. It's like eating something that you're allergic to. It's like giving, you shouldn't be participating in the venting, participating in the complaining, participating in the negative talk, in the anti-manifest, but you are. And it's like ruining you. It's actually ruining you from the inside out. So what do we need to do, Spirit? Spirit, what do we need to do? How do we fix this? Because I'm getting a headache now. Seven of Swords. This is like a sneaky individual. Like, more cards, please. Seven of Pentacles. It's all about what you reap is what you sow. So be so careful about your words, your thoughts in this time, because check your human design. You might be a manifester. Maybe you are in a relationship, but it's just not going well. It's not going towards marriage. Like, it's something about that. And it's just like, well, are you continuously saying negative things? Like, kind of like talking down and bad about this person that you love so much. Like, you, on one hand, you say you love them so much, you want to get married. But then you're like saying all these bad things about them. That's anti-manifest. Like, you are really reaping what you sow. Like the seeds that you plant through your thoughts, your words, your actions, it's all manifest. What else can we get? You have to be strong. Okay, you really have to tap into your strength and be strong. Listen to what I'm telling you about this. Like, let me roll the dice. Yeah, I got Sun and Leo in the 4th house. You gotta be so strong and so confident in your emotions. First, you have to decide, and then you say you decide. Okay, it's pep talk time. Okay, so if this, you know, I don't even know, I pulled so many cards. If this is what you want, you know, like the happy family, the dogs, everything, that's what you really want, then you have to be so strong up here. You have to be like, okay, if somebody's venting to me, I can be there for them, but I'm not gonna start talking about my past and saying the same things, repeating the same things back. Like, no, I'm not doing it. And if you're already in a relationship, you're gotta be so strong. If somebody's like venting or egging you on or telling you this and that, then you have to lock in. If you're saying, I do want to be with this person, I do want to marry and have family with this person, even though XYZ, whatever is going on, then you have to lock in. You have to start thinking, acting, behaving like you already are. I know it's tough. It's really a mental game for you right now. I just saw 2222 on the clock. So definitely a mental game for you right now. It's more mind over matter than anything right now. And maybe it's like just start small, because I feel like manifesting a whole husband or wife and family, and like, that's a lot. Test yourself by reducing negative comments and complaints and just negativity. Reduce it all and see if things improve in different areas of your life, because that's what I'm getting. It's just giving like scattered. It's giving chaotic. It's giving, the main thing it's giving is anti-manifest. So, but you're so strong, and I know that it's really just a mental thing that you have to like really breathe, and things can change, and things can be, at any time you can change. At any time you can go from anti-manifest to manifest. And hell, even the other way around. Like, you could be a master manifester, but if you're going down bad for like a period of time, it's like you can start anti-manifesting and bad things coming in too. So just be careful. It's kind of like, don't invite things that don't need to be in your life into your life, which is like going to be like the complaints. It's going to be like just the negativity, because I'm getting a lot, like, but it's not you, it's like external. Like, it's like something about like seeing it or comparing yourself, or like having a friend or friends lean on you too hard. So just take your space. Let's see if I can get anything else before we go. Or then he looks like he's having a headache, and I felt like I was having a headache. So I was like, I'm like, I don't feel good. Like, I'm not breathing. My head hurts. Like, just think you need a moment. Oh, I got house 2 again. Because I rolled it earlier, I think. Maybe you just need to work on your own self-worth, because I think it's partly that. Because of what you had went through, it like messed with your self-worth for a little bit. And also the fact that you've been anti-manifesting, you're starting to feel like, am I not good enough? Like, is it me? I'm getting 444 on the clock. So it's not you. Your angels have been trying to help you, but you have to be mentally strong enough to get there. You gotta meet them halfway, kind of thing. Once you could change your mind, you could change your whole life. It's true. All right. I think that's all I have for you today. I know you're going to be really, really strong. Okay? You are strong. You just got to work on the mind. That's the main thing I'm getting here. And then once you do, I promise you everything will change. Okay? If that really resonated with you, go ahead and comment something down below. I'd love to like read your guys' comments. I love replying. I love at least liking it if I can't get to replying to you. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Bye. Hi Pile 3, if you chose the blue opal and the Leo sign, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So first of all, I got the King of Pentacles, and then we got the Emperor. So this is really powerful energy combined. Okay, so you're structuring something that's gonna be really successful. And this is not like an overnight success. This is something that you've worked on, that you've grinded on. I sense that you're actually a major perfectionist. So it's not like something that you have at all. You had a vision for yourself and you took actionable steps to make it happen. And there is definitely something to celebrate at the end of all of this, because we got the Three of Cups. So while you're building and structuring your life to achieve all of your dreams, you got to make sure that you're also celebrating with your friends and your family. And I just saw 101 on the clock. Getting like, yeah, that major perfectionistic energy, because on the astro dice, we got not only the 6th house, but Virgo, which is naturally the 6th house ruler, and the moon. So in your internal state, your mind, your emotions, it's like structure. You don't know how to think about anything in a not structured way. You're either always thinking about your business, you're always thinking about how to improve your health, you're always thinking about how to be better. And Spirit is showing me that you've gone through major transformations in your life to get to where you are right now. You have major confidence as well. We just pulled this card, and let's see what this card says. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. What have you been working on? Because I feel like at the beginning, it was just like you kept it really quiet. You weren't telling anybody about it. You were structuring your life to have stability, and you had a vision. But now that you're starting to see progress in your purpose, 222 on the clock, you're getting more and more confident. Like nothing can bring you down. Like I'm beaming right now. I'm so happy. Like I just feel like an award is coming towards you soon. And it's going to be something that just makes you feel so freaking accomplished. Not that you needed the award to feel accomplished, but the fact that you've been working and structuring something so long, so hard, and finally seeing results on it, that's amazing. You know what's giving me actually? It's like you have been working out for like 5 years or more, and you haven't been seeing the results that you wanted, but you finally found a workout or a routine or a structured split of that routine that actually brings you results. So let's say the first 5 years that you were working out, it was like, yeah, I would get thin, or I would build muscle here, but I can't maintain it for some reason, or you just felt like you weren't as motivated to keep doing that workout routine. But after all these years, you found something that not only do you find pleasurable, you feel like you're good at it, and you feel like it's fun all at the same time. So you have like almost like this unlimited energy to keep going for it, to keep doing it. And that is so freaking beautiful to see. Let's get some more cards. Okay, can't make this up. You can't make this up. Okay, refinement. And this is dahlia. I love dahlias. Okay, you guys, I grow dahlias, and they are just the most beautiful flowers. They come from these tubers, and you would think like these little tubers, they look weird, and then they grow into these magnificent flowers. That's kind of you. You're giving me tuber energy. Tubers look like little potatoes, like little shrinked up potatoes, and then when they grow into these beautiful big flowers, that's exactly what's happening to you. And another thing, it's interesting that dahlias came up, because this was my first year growing dahlias actually, and I just felt like they take so long to wake up. So you can use that tuber again and again and again. Either you leave it in the ground and it'll come back the next spring season, or you can like dig them up in the winter and store them away. So that whole metaphor is actually giving me that your winter is over. So if you had a little winter period where you did store your talents, or you had to go away, or you did hermit mode for a second, that's done. You're done with that, and you're here to thrive. Because right now, when I'm recording this and when I'm going to be posting this, it's summer, and I just saw 4:44 on the clock. So it's just like you're shining, you're beaming, you're in your light. Like there's nothing that could freaking stop you, because you have been refining yourself all winter, all spring. Now it's summer, and you just feel like you've been thriving. Okay, let's get some more cards. Okay, 3rd house. Okay, we're getting the 3rd house, and it's communication, obviously, Gemini energy as well. So maybe you're doing something in the communication like sphere. Maybe you're just refining your speech. But let's get some astrology to get some more information. Okay, so the 12th house, Taurus and Rahu. So I feel like what this actually means is you're really stable in the mind, because Taurus is a very stable energy, and the 12th house is like the subconscious mind. So it's like you have refined your meditation even to get to this point of like being able to visualize and manifest everything that you want. I want to revisit this 3rd of Cups really quick. While you're building your empire and having this like amazing masculine energy, like this combo is crazy. Okay, can we take a pause for that combo? You're so in your bag, or in your fitness bag, like whatever you're doing, it is just like so 100 out of 10, like amazing. It's time to celebrate. Somebody that's just so locked in, like immediately locked in, but then they can't like relax. You already went through that. Like you're past that part. and you're ready to actually enjoy life. You're ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yes. You're ready to just like reintroduce yourself into the world as somebody that's like a freaking boss, one, and then just super refined. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, protection, onion. So maybe as you were building this empire as well, you wanted to just protect yourself. You wanted to make sure that, okay, so you didn't want to tell anyone anything until your vision was a little bit more built out. Like you didn't want to just start sharing every little thing, every little detail about what you had going on until it was like solid, until like the routine is solid, until like the business is solid, until you were sure. Okay, something that just came up is like, this is just an example. It doesn't have to be your life, but like, you know how some people, when they have pregnancy, they want to keep it a secret until like a certain amount of time, like 12 weeks, 16 weeks, or even maybe like 6 months. That's kind of what it felt like. You had this little seed growing in you, whether it's a business, your fitness, a dream, maybe an actual baby, and you didn't want to say anything to anyone. You had to protect it, okay, until you refined it. Yes. Trust. You always have trust for yourself, okay? This says, I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. So no matter what you had to go through to get the confidence, to get the success that you got now, you had to trust the path. And I'm getting that it wasn't like an easy breezy overnight success at all. Like this is something that you put your reps in. Like you were just kept doing it. At some points in your journey, you felt like the people that you did tell, or the people that were around you, you didn't tell them anything, but they also maybe didn't trust you as much as you trusted yourself. You had to cheer yourself on. That's what I heard. You had to trust in your path so much that it didn't matter if anybody else believed you could do it. It didn't matter if anyone else saw your vision. It didn't matter if anyone else, I just heard, thought you were cringy or not. Like whatever it is that you're doing. And also I'm sensing that you're like a really positive person. So this whole time, while you've been staying quiet, while you were trying to protect yourself, you were positive the entire time. You were grateful the entire time. And I just saw 9/11 on the clock. So maybe you are working with Archangel Michael, or maybe his presence is very close to you right now. And he is a protector. He is actually maybe this card. Like he saw your vision and he knew your vision. So spirits, they just know everything about us. And I love that. It's like, sometimes I just joke around and think like, man, my spirit is really doing some character development right now. But in the end of the day, they see everything. They know all your dreams, all your hopes, all your thoughts, all your wishes, and they protected you. They're like their little egg that they just felt like deserves so much. Let's get more tarot cards though, and see what else we can get. I just got a ton of cards. I'm gonna go through all of them. We got the Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna read it like this. You had to walk away for a little bit, okay? I'm sensing when I have this card, it feels like you were like filling up your life with a lot of things, but there was like no meaning. It didn't feel like something profound was in your life. So that's why you wanted to go into this monk mode, hermit mode, and build something that was meaningful. Whether it's like your fitness, I keep mentioning fitness, so maybe somebody's in the fitness bag, but also because I rolled the dice and I originally got the 6th house and Virgo, and Virgo is all about health, healing, fitness. So I just feel like you really were getting your steps in. So maybe you were doing like 10K steps a day and you were having a goal to do that every single day for months, years, whatever it is. And you just needed to walk away from all of the noise to kind of like accomplish that. I felt like you had a little bit of indecision. Is this the right thing to do? Is the right thing to walk away and disengage for a little bit? I just saw 11 o'clock, and that's a confirmation that it was the right thing to do at that time. But then after you figured yourself out and you figured your work out, you wanted to collaborate again. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Maybe this is like either working out with other people or sharing your business ideas or bouncing your business ideas off of other creators or people in that business sphere. And then it brought you so much success, so much like happiness. I'm just sensing so much happiness. This is like one of my favorite cards. This is also like, you see that 11. Like all your wishes came true. Like It's actually amazing. And you might have felt like down on your luck at some points, but Wheel of Fortune. So like, I just feel everything that you've been wishing for, everything that you've been praying for, everything that you've been working on has been paying off, and it is time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate with your friends. And I'm seeing trios. So I'm getting 2 cards, 2 different decks. I have like a ton of decks here actually with all these trios. So maybe it's like you and 2 other people are collaborating on something, or maybe you're gonna be getting closer to 2 more people, and I'm seeing 222 on the clock right now. And also I got 3rd house, so there's a lot of 3 energy, and 3 is feminine number. What can best serve my beautiful audience right now? I got Burning Bowl Ritual. So there is like a little bit of like needing to let go energy, but you can also do, oh, it says to let go on this card. There is a few more things to let go of though. Doubt. It's doubt. I feel like you need to let go of doubt, because the Page of Wands is a very like confident, fiery, like passionate character, a very like creative character. So maybe you're feeling like you're grinding, and you had a little bit of doubt. I sense a little bit of doubt, but you need to let that go. Because I also got the Strength card, and the Strength card says strength, stability, in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. So I just heard, can I keep this up? But can I keep this up? So you might have been having a like bull run. You've just been on, go, and accomplishing everything that you wanted. But you're thinking like, can I keep this up? Can I keep this up at the pace that I've been keeping this up at? And honestly, yes, you can. You have so much strength. You've gone through so freaking much. Like, if you actually were able to share your story and tell people how much you went through, they would not believe you, because you just are so strong. They just look at you like this freaking fairy. Like, they're like, how would this person have ever gone through something like that? They are shining. Like, some people that have gone through anything similar that you've gone through have not been able to pull themselves out of it. So that should show you that you are so protected, okay? And you're so freaking strong. Yes. Let's get one more Astro Dice roll and see what else we gotta tell you. You won't believe it, I got the 6th house again. Your Sun in Capricorn in the 6th house. Okay, why did I get 6th house so much? That's also like workplaces and enemies though. So maybe you were trying to build something, right? Because you're literally Emperor, King of Cups, or I keep saying King of Cups. This is the King of Pentacles, okay? You keep getting that energy. And then also Capricorn is the eldest earth sign, right? So you're just in your bag. You're just freaking killing it. You're consistent. You're like destroying all obstacles. I just heard destroying all obstacles. If there's any obstacle, you're like, pop, knock it down. Done. Okay? Not an obstacle for me anymore. That is so refreshing and beautiful. Anyways, your Sun in Capricorn in the 6th house, it just seems like everyone sees you as just so consistent, so strong, and so like, how do they manage all that? I'm hearing, okay, how do they manage all that? How can they show up in that way? Why doesn't it seem like they have any bad days? You are an inspiration to so many people and you don't even know it. When you're gone, people notice. When you don't show up, people notice. They just are so used to you being at the top, getting everything you want, being so consistent. You know what it's giving? It's giving like, because Capricorn energy is like getting to the very top all the time, right? They're the goat, and I don't know if you've ever seen a goat like climb on a tiny ledge, and they're so persistent. You're giving people, this girl is so consistent. Not only does this person have like straight A's, is into fitness, is building a business, has their family together, has their emotions together, like they are rock solid. That is literally, so you're scaring some people. I just heard like you're literally scaring some people because they're like, I don't know how they balance all that. You are very like earthy. Like you're so grounded. Even if you're like a super intellectual person, you just seem like you're so grounded. Like you got this like game of life just figured out. Okay? Oh my gosh, I think that's all I have for you today. That was so beautiful. You are so amazing, so strong. You should be proud of yourself. Okay, if any of that resonated, make sure you comment something down below. I love to reply to all your comments, and if I can't, I at least like it. So go ahead and comment something down below, and also like and subscribe. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose the red Aventurine and the Venus planet, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You are locked in and nothing is going to take you off your path. Amazing cards here. Literally. So I got 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and 6 of Wands. And then I got Mercury, 10th house, Scorpio. So the way you are thinking right now is so intense. Because Scorpio is a really intense energy. And it's like, I will do it or I will die trying. That's your energy right now. You're just going so intensely towards your career, in the career sector of your life, or something in the public recognition space. Because the 6 of Wands is about public recognition. So whatever it is that you're doing, if you haven't been recognized for it before, you are going to soon be recognized for your gifts. Very soon. Because you've been so dedicated. The 3 of Wands and the 6 of Wands both actually talk about progress. So whatever it is in your life that you've been trying to work on, it is progressing so nicely. And also, I'm not sure if I'm sensing love out of this. We'll see with more cards, but we do have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so you're either meeting your match in a friend or you're meeting your match in a partner. Because this is about partnerships, and I do see it as love. It's a very like balanced type of love as well. It's like giving the energy of power couple. It's literally giving the energy of like, you're a boss and I'm a boss. You're locked in and I'm locked in. You're inspiring me and I'm inspiring you. And we're doing it in different ways. It's so powerful. It is like, you guys are 2 sides of the same coin though. That's what I'm getting. You're 2 sides of the same coin. Like you want the same things. So whoever this is, actually, the more I'm talking about it, the more I feel like it's love. So we're going to pull a love card. Okay. Oh. We got playfulness, and let me read this card for you. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So Scorpio is actually also healing energy. They're very powerful healers. They can heal themselves, and they can heal others. So you and a partner, or you and a friend, or whomever resonates when you see this card, you guys have gone through so much. Scorpio is also transformation energy. I just heard comeback is going to be freaking crazy. I almost wanted to cuss, but apparently you can't cuss on YouTube. You guys have just seen each other through the darkest of times. That is so lovely. And maybe this is a sibling. This is just somebody that you feel like very equal to. There's somebody that you feel like is just your partner in crime. I'm just seeing 2 sisters now. Yes, there's 2 girls on this card, but I'm also seeing like sisters. So maybe it's your sister that's been there for you and with you through all these life phases. I'm seeing like, I'm getting so many flashes of like graduating school and then getting married and then like having a family. You guys are still always like through everything together. So make sure through the harder times that you guys are still being playful, still trying to make jokes and laugh with each other, because you guys have accomplished so much and gone through so much and changed so much that it's in this like, I just saw the lazy river. You know, like at water parks and stuff, there's like that one, like you're in a lazy river, you're just going in circles and it's like some type of current and you're in like a little floaty. That's what I'm saying. So it's time for you to just sit back, breathe, relax. I'm seeing like a beach, Mai Tais. It is time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yes, that's right. Oh my gosh. Let's see, let's go ahead and get an astro card. Solar flares. And it says activate. I feel like you guys activate each other. Like, you know how like you're in somebody's energy and they just make you feel like you're stronger. They just make you feel you're funnier. You're more beautiful. You're constantly gassing each other up. Who is this for you? I'm inspired. Feeling like so much good energy. Like I'm tingling. Like I just feel this is a once in a lifetime type of love. This is a once in a lifetime type of friendship, connection, whatever it is. Let's get more tarot. I got the Queen of Cups. I'm getting sister energy, sister, soulmate energy. Like it doesn't have to be a romantic partnership at all. But if you're resonating with a romantic partnership, then let it be. But the Queen of Cups is so compassionate, caring, intuitive. She's in flow. Like you watch her and she's just like a mermaid. That's what it is. And I'm just getting Little Mermaid as well. You know that little crab character? Like I feel like he's just like so funny and like with her the whole time. I kind of feel like you guys are each other's like little sidekick. Not that anyone is like above anyone else, but you guys just like have different strengths and you just like gas each other up in those different strengths. So maybe one person is like extrovert and you're just always like complimenting or supporting that extrovert in how, you know, open they are. Like, you love that about them. And I'm seeing 555 on the clock right now. So yeah. And then if the other person is like more introverted, but they're very intellectual, like, you love their intellect and you're always gassing them up in that realm. Like, you guys just build each other up. There's no tearing each other down here. This is just like straight up love energy. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm also getting the Queen of Coins, different deck. So these two queens make a powerful, powerful duo. The Queen of Coins is giving like working parent, is giving really stable, is also giving nurturing though. They nurture in different ways. This Queen of Coins is more like nurture in like, I'm financially stable, like I'm your sugar mama. And this Queen of Cups is more like, I got your emotions. You're having a bad day, like come to mama, okay? Give me a big old hug. And my cat's been there literally the whole time, but it's like giving her energy. Like, literally my cat knows when I'm upset. Sometimes she's literally in like a totally different floor, and she will literally run to me if she knows that she senses that I'm feeling upset. Yep. And that's exactly what the Queen of Cups does. Like, they know how to nurture you emotionally. So this is a powerful duo. It's giving like sugar mama and therapist. I don't know. That's how I feel. Or it's just like an earthly character and a very emotionally intelligent character. It's giving somebody that's like a major pro in the finance world and the making money world and like structuring life for practical things mode. Oh my gosh. I just got my own banner. So spiritual and practical is my banner, my channel theme. Yes, there is one person that is so practical and setting up all those things in life. And there's one person that's like spiritual, intuitive, all about the emotions and ready to just like, these two together are unstoppable. Literally unstoppable. Okay. Ooh. I also got the 8th house and it's mystery, but this is also Scorpio energy. Remember I rolled on the Astro Dice Scorpio and I still have it up there. You guys are a mystery to people. They wonder about you. They can't let you go. If there's people in the past that knew one or either of you, they can't let you go. It's impossible to let go of that type of energy. That energy is intense. I just heard like you're the type of person that people think of when they're doing major things because they want to share that with you. They wish that they could tell you. They think that you would be proud and they want you to be proud. You're somebody that you don't look for recognition, but people want that recognition from you because it feels like more of a compliment from you. It's giving when a girl compliments me, I feel so much better because I know that she knows the effort it took to, you know, put together an outfit or etc. But when it's like a guy, sometimes, like, not that I don't appreciate it, it's just like the recognition level is not there, and that's you and that's your energy. So if people get recognized by either of you two queens, okay, they just feel lit up. They just feel like it's like giving the energy of like if you shake hands with your favorite celebrity, like you don't want to wash your hands for like 10 days or ever in your life again. It's like obviously a joke people say, but that's the energy. They just hold on to that compliment that you gave them because of who you are. I'm getting like, let's get Astro Dice before I say, but okay, I'm getting Neptune in the 12th house, both Pisces and Gemini. Oh my gosh, this is a major message. I just feel like, okay, so for me, I feel like Gemini just talks to everybody. Okay, and Pisces they're both mutable signs. I just feel like people feel like they're so enmeshed in your presence when they are around you. And they can't forget that because not everyone is like that. It's not everyone is like going to mesh with them. Some people are actually quite standoffish. So it's kind of like your energy and all the people that you have micro interactions with, they remember you. You know what's giving? It's literally giving like, you don't see this person in years, or you don't see these people in years, and they still remember little things about you. They still remember you by name. They could recognize your voice without turning around. They could hear you and they're like, oh, I know, like, that's them. You're powerful in so many freaking ways, and you're actually also getting into people's subconscious minds. So I'm not sure if you're into dream work or anything like that, but that's coming up major for me right now. Make sure you're writing down your dreams. Make sure who's coming up in your dreams, what type of events, and then try analyzing it yourself when you wake up. Writing down as much as you can, or actually something that's better. I used to try to write down my dreams when I woke up, but it was literally chicken scratch. I couldn't freaking read it because obviously you're so tired when you're waking up. But if you take out your voice notes, so either voice recording app, or if you have like some other tape recording that you can use, and just turn that on and just speak. Speak as much detail as you can remember from your dream. And that's going to tell you a lot. Over time, it's going to tell you a lot about not only yourself, but your subconscious mind, and even if you're in other people's subconscious mind. It's very interesting. Like, if somebody is coming up in your dreams a lot, they're probably thinking about you. Especially if it's somebody like you don't really think about, like you don't really like know, but they just like always come up. They're really heavily thinking about you, wishing for you even. I literally heard wishing for you. You're somebody's crush. You are somebody's freaking like dream girl, dream guy, major crush. That's what I'm getting. That's so cute. They have no balls to tell you though. And I just pulled success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. That is literally what I was saying about the strength. Like people, you're just like this powerful person that people want recognition from because you are so recognized by them or just like circles of people. I'm hearing people say your name in circles. Like you are the topic of discussion. Something that you did that brought you so much success, like people still talk about like decades later. It could be something small. It could have been like you were the best at X, Y, and Z in grade school. You were the best at X, Y, and Z in college. You were the best at X, Y, and Z in whatever. And they still speak about it. I just saw superlatives. Like, you know, those high school, like, best, whatever. They're still seeing that version of you. Like, literally, they are like, this person has gone through so much. Like, your story is not quiet, too. That's what I'm getting. It's like this duo of people, they aren't shy about speaking about their problems or things that they have gone through. This is giving somebody that, like, is alcohol free and is not, like, ashamed of that and, like, tells people why they do it. Trying to inspire other people to go alcohol free. Okay? And it's giving, like, you're, like, against the status quo. Like, whatever people are doing, it's not that you're trying to do the opposite, but I just heard you zig where they zag, or you zag where they zig. Like, you're just naturally different. You're naturally an outlier. Okay? It's like you're giving, like, everyone's doing this basic thing, and they're not basic. They're just, like, trying to fit in. And you don't try to fit in. You're not inspired to fit in. I just saw 444 9 o'clock. I just feel like you are somebody that's really connected to God, your angels, the universe, that you don't feel like everything everybody else is doing is right or right for you. Okay? So you're always marching to the beat of your own drum, and you're inspiring people, and you're freaking successful and playful, and you have this partnership that is amazing. And people are just loving it. They're loving it. They're loving you. And you don't even need that validation. You're just inspiring people without even trying. And that is so, so good. That's like good karma. Oh, let's see. One last card. What can we do to give ourselves more self-care? Drink tea. You might have a tea collection, or you might just be craving different teas, refreshing teas, or different teas for spiritual reasons, or like bloat. That is going to really help you right now. I feel like you're just like on top of your game though. Like you don't really need much. Like there's not much advice to give. You don't really need much. You're just so powerful. But maybe drinking a little tea, because also drinking tea to me gives like, I need to relax. So maybe you're just like go, 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 which inspires people. But maybe you need just a moment of like unwinding. Yeah, I just got major unwinding energy. Like you need a little bit of breath, maybe some meditation. You know, I can't do a video without mentioning meditation. It seems like you're a go, go, go type of person, but you did get a lot of Scorpio and the 12th house and Pisces as well. So I feel like meditation is something you do, but maybe if you're not being consistent about it, that would be something that just kicks you into high gear. Triple, quadruple your blessings. Okay, and that's all I have for you today. If anything here resonated with you today, I'd love to read your comments. I love replying to your comments. All right, so for more videos, make sure you subscribe and also like this video.